So Ki Tisa is this kind of crazy Torah portion, you may be seated, where we have a very famous movie made in honor of Ki Tisa, the movie The Ten Commandments. There's, the golden calf and the destruction of the calf and all of the challenges that Moses and God have with the people of Israel. But the section that I've invited Miriam and Mike to read from is kind of after there's been a little makeup, right? They're not quite so angry anymore. God says to Moses, "Since you have been pleasing to me and I know you by name, I will also fulfill this request of yours." This is where Moses gets rewarded for the work of being the prophet of God and finding the tsuris of the Israelite people and arguing God off of a cliff so that God doesn't destroy the Israelite people, as we talked about in Torah study this morning. And God says to Moses that God will allow Moses to see God's presence. But Moses can't see God like for sure face to face because God says, nobody can do that without dying. Moses has to be kind of hidden in a cliff and God will like pass before the cliff and then Moses can kind of see, I guess, like the spiritual essence of what's left behind after God has passed. This is one of the most elevated spaces of a prophet. No other prophet in the entire Torah or Bible sees God in this manner. Moses is the only one who has this experience. And we learn at the end of this chapter that Moses is changed forever. As he comes down the mountain, his face is glowing from the experience of witnessing God, and he actually has to cover his face for the Israelite people to be able to look at him. The physical changes are so drastic that it is scary for the Israelites to see. So there are so many times in our life, and I was telling our Torah study that we had a conversation in Tefillah on Wednesday, and Sarah, you might remember this. I asked about miracles. Does it have to be something special, out of nature, once in a lifetime experience for it to be a miracle, or can it be an everyday miracle? And our students disagreed, as they should, because nobody has the right answer for this, right? But some students said, yeah, of course, everyday things can be miracles. I get to see in the morning, but there are other people who don't get to see. I have a warm home, but not everybody has a warm home, right? There are things that are miracles because not everybody in the world has these blessings. And other students said, no, it has to be something out of nature. And this idea that Moses and the children of Israel see out of nature miracles every single day, right? Manna coming from heaven. But when we get too close, it gets too scary. So we have to find some sort of medium balance. Moses is the closest relationship to God of any of our prophets. But when he gets a little too close, it's a blessing and it also changes him forever in a way that makes him extremely distant from other humans. So we have blessings that are mixed. We have curses that are mixed. We have miracles, which are complicated, and we have everyday life, which we have to find the miracles in. Miriam will be reading from verse 17, where God will bless Moses with being able to see God's presence. Miriam, I'm going to invite you to do the blessings. Thank you.
Who